Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jillian and this is Simply Budgets. Here on my channel, my husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free. We use a zero-based budget and cash stuffing method to keep us on track. Our biggest goal is to pay off our debt and simplify our life and our budget. If this is something that interests you, stick around. So today we are going to be cash stuffing $680 for the third week in August. It's the paycheck for August 16th. It was my husband's paycheck of $2,051.43. We also had an additional check of $250 that we put straight on our line of credit. Before I dive right in, I do want to apologize for my lack of videos the last couple weeks. We were on vacation for 1 week, and so I was on vacation actually for 1 week, and we went away for our anniversary, and then I was dog sitting. It was a really busy weekend, and then right out of that weekend, we had to pack up and we went to our family cottage for a week. I was still working, but my husband was on his days off, and it was our first time to get there. We do have to travel to get there. It's about a 3.5-hour drive one way for us to our family cottage. So that was busy for us. And in amongst there, some other life things have happened. So I'm going to do the cash stuffing, and then later this week there will be a kind of a life update video because a lot has happened in the last couple weeks, and I think that I need to update you guys so that you understand where I've been and why I've not really been, like, it's more than just being away. We've had a bit of financial setback, and it's been a little hard for me to wrap my head around. I feel a bit like a failure, so I just needed a reset. I needed time away from all of this, but I know that a debt payoff journey is not linear, and it's taken me a couple days to kind of wrap my head around that. So we're gonna dive right in to do the cash stuffing today, get back on track. I have been doing the cash stuffing without filming it the last couple times, only because I didn't want to lose the consistency for ourselves and the budget that we've worked really hard to, like, these habits that I've worked really hard to create. I didn't want to lose those, even though we were going through a bit of this financial setback, and I wasn't quite ready to talk about it. So now that I've done the mental work on my end to get my head wrapped around things and kind of be at peace with this and whatnot, I'm ready to talk about it, but I want to get back on track with the cash stuffing, and then I will film, after this, I will film the debt update and kind of have a real chat with y'all. So let's dive right in. So I'm going to set this off to the side, and we'll go through the cash stuffing. We will be cash stuffing $680 today. All right, so we'll dive right into our weekly binder here. I feel like things are a little closer than they normally are. I feel like I have no space. Okay, so groceries is going to get 100. Gas is going to get 75. It was tough this last week because we were traveling more than we normally would. We went through the gas really early on in the week, and I was a little worried, but we managed to make it work. So $40 for pet care. So it now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Great. Eating out is going to also get 40. So it now has 60. Household is going to get 25. Oops, throwing the money around. So 20, 45, 55, 60. I hope you all have had great weather where you've been. It was beautiful last week. I was a little sad that I was having to be inside and working while my husband got to go sit on a beach, but as soon as 4 o'clock hit, I was beelining it to the beach to meet up with him. So miscellaneous just got 25, so it now has 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. Our cottage is on the Northumberland Strait, so I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with the geography here in the Atlantic provinces, but it is the body of water. It's the ocean, the part of the ocean between New Brunswick and PEI. So our cottage is essentially at the base of the bridge to PEI. We can see it, we watch the cars go by, but it's the warmest water in the Atlantic provinces, and I love it there. We have beautiful sandy beaches. It's a great community where our cottage is, and my grandparents actually built the cottage, starting with a tiny little shed, and they've built it up to be a beautiful, it's basically a second home now. It's got 2 stories, it's got a loft area upstairs, and it was, my parents inherited it when my grandfather passed away, so it is definitely nice thing to have in the family, and we always like to help maintain the upkeep so that if we wanted to go for a week, my parents are more than happy to let us have it to ourselves for a week. So self-care got 10, so it now has 10, 20, 30, 40. The only thing about it that I don't like is that it is 3.5 hours away from us. I wish it was closer, but my grandparents lived in Riverview, New Brunswick. So for them, it was it was like 45 minutes to an hour from where they were living. So it was perfect. So my spending is going to get 50. And then there's some money in here for return to the bank. I believe there's 375 in here that has to go back to the bank that I've done for purchase reconciliation on the credit card. All right, our high priority sinking funds. Vehicle maintenance is going to get 25. So it currently has 245. I believe that's what that says. Yep. That might be what it's going to be after I put this in here, actually. So 25 going in here. I was working on updating my online budget tracker last night, and I think I updated these as I went through. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 20, 35, 45. So 245. So that is the amount that's in there now. Home renovations is going to get 45. So it now has 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 30, 45, 50. $450. Or wait. Oh yeah, so this is a week behind. So that's right. So on August 8th, it has 405. So now this week we've just put 45 in, so it has $450. It's getting a little chunky. Memberships is going to get 10. So it now has 20. Anniversary is not getting, we're not going to start restuffing this until September, so we're going to skip that this week. Travel has 1,000 in the bank already, and we're going to add 50 to it this week. Now I say it's got 1,000 in the bank, but I actually need to take that out because I've already put 1,000 on the credit card. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 55, 50. So we have $550, and I believe I'm going to put this right on, I'm going to put it on the credit card. And you'll see here that on the 9th, we got our anniversary gift from my parents, which was $50. So we decided to put it towards travel. So that's why we have $550 in here. Our trip is fast approaching. I booked our flights yesterday. So we have an RBC Avion card. So we used quite a few of our points to book our flights. So we were able to get flights for the 2 of us to Mexico for about $800. So that's really good. And we're flying business class. So I'm very excited about that. Christmas is going to get 30. We figured that was a really good deal for business class flights to only pay $800 for the 2 of us. All right. So what have we got here? Last we had was 340, and we just put 30 in, so we should have 370. 50, 1, 52, 50, 70, 93, 10, 30, 50, 60, 70, 370. Birthdays, and so gifts and special occasions is kind of what I call it. It's labeled birthdays, but it is going to get 15. So it will now have 130, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 15, 25, 30. 130. Medical and dental is $5 that it's going to get. So it currently has 95, so it should now have 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. Golf membership is going to get 20. And it has 360, so that means we should have 380. 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 80. Taxes is going to get 5. Currently has 95, so after this it should have 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. Professional license is going to get 20. So it has 835, so we should have 855. So we've got 5, 6, 50, 7, 58, 20, 40, 55, 855. Property taxes is going to get 30. So it currently has 450. So once we add the 30, it should have 480. 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80. $480. Giving is not getting anything this week. We put a total of $420 on our line of credit this week, and that leaves, we should have $60 to put into our savings challenges, and we have decided to put that into the monthly challenge. So we've got $60 here. That's the exact amount we need. Add that in here. So we've got 15, 25, 35, 40, 50, and 60. Making some good progress this month. So let's add this up and see where we're at. 1, 50, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 320, 5, 30. So $330 in our monthly challenge. The goal is 500, so hopefully in the next 2 weeks we'll be able to hit that. All right, well, that is it for our cash stuffing this week. I hope you've enjoyed this content. Thank you for being here. As always, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Love reading them and cheering you on in your own journey. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.